Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody is doing well. I've been here studying. I'm trying to remember to put my do not disturb on. I am infamous for forgetting to put my do not disturb on. So, I'm here today because I'm taking a break from studying. Y'all know that I've been studying a lot lately, trying to hone in on my skills for my can y'all see me? Yes, y'all see my little dirty bed back there. Oh wow. But yes. Hey Sonny, how are you doing, my love? So I am taking a break from studying. I have all my study stuff on the side of me and everything else. I'm taking a break because I need to think of something else. So of course, I love my deck. I love my new deck. This is my new deck. This is my love. I love my sacred medicine deck. So they were calling me. So I decided that I was going to play around with them. And from what I got with this deck right now, I had 4 cards fall out. So I'm going to do a medicine wheel. Okay. So the medicine wheel comes out and there's 4 cards on the deck. Excuse me. And it is so funny on the reason why these cards fell out specifically. I didn't look them up yet. I haven't looked into the book yet, but I looked up what the meanings of the cards was and how they fall. And the first card that fell was the East card. And the East card was Earth Mother Surrender. Okay. And the East card is guiding your inspiration and visions like seed planting. Okay. So that's what the first card was. So right there, it was just like, okay, I see where this is going. So I needed to come live on this one because other people are probably in the same boat. It's like, what direction am I supposed to take? How am I supposed to take it? Hey, Chess. Hey, Divine Free Spirit. Um, so it's like, what direction am I supposed to be taking? Am I going in the direction? What is it that I need to let go of at this point in time so that I can let new things come in? And a lot of times it's just our mindset that we really need to let go of, or it's holding on and harboring old past wounds that we just keep holding on to for no freaking reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, why can't I go where I want to go? Why can't I think clear? Why can't I clear this area from myself? Why? Okay. So we're going to get you from the why to how. Okay. And I know a lot of times we always tell each other, it's just knowing the what, it's not knowing the how. Well, this is going to help us on the how to clear our minds and how to get free from feeling overwhelmed and stagnant. Okay. So, of course, I just showed you the first card, but I want y'all to go ahead, take your 3 deep breaths in, clear yourself, clear your mind, allow yourself to realign with the divine and be connected to everybody at this point in time in the collective. Okay. So, again, take your deep breath in through your nose and hold it and breathe it out through your mouth. Again, sometimes it just helps to do it with your hands too. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing us this time to spend together. Thank you, Spirit, for coming in and giving me a break. Thank you, God, for allowing me to be your mouthpiece. Thank you, ancestors, for giving us the strength and the courage to keep walking in the path that you have laid before us. We are just following in your footsteps with the guidance that you're giving us. And I just want to say thank you. I'm asking right now that you allow our crystalline bubble to be formed and filled with your love and your protection. I'm asking Archangel Michael to come and stand before us as our layer of protection. Archangel Raphael to stand to our left for our healing. Archangel Uriel to stand behind us for our wisdom. And Archangel Hanael to stand to our right for our feminine wise and power. All ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, and animal spirits to be with us and to help us further our steps in our walk. Amen. Ashe, namaste. So it is, and so it will be. So let's get into this, okay? Because I was just saying how crazy it is that we're sitting here and I'm thinking about what is it that we need to let go. So the question that came to mind is a question that's in the book. It says, what do I need right now to bring balance to my mind, body, spirit, and emotions? Usually we just talk about our mind, body, and soul. But now we're talking about our emotions also. So this is what us, help us alleviate some of that. So just from Jump Street, I told you the first one up is Earth Mother, and it's surrender. Being able to really stand in a place of surrender, saying, you know what, God, I do not know what it is you want from me right now in this day and age, but I'm willing to do whatever it is to get there. And the first thing they say is they want you to surrender to Mother Earth. That's the first thing. And I talked about this card to one of my friends, and I was telling them about how every card that laid on the deck was about water. And this one has the third eye open and the water flowing from her hair down to the pool. Okay. And that's what I always say when I'm inside the shower. I always let the water just hit my head and flow down and be released through the drains. And as I'm picturing it falling over me, I'm picturing it purifying me. I'm picturing it cleansing my aura, cleansing my emotions. And sometimes, sometimes you got to get in there and you got to just cry and let it out. Sometimes you're just so pent up with frustrations and everything else that you're just like, what do I do next? How do I get rid of it? I go into the shower and I just let it out if I have to. So this is what I'm suggesting to you guys. And I know I just suggest this a lot, but it really does help me. So maybe it'll help you. But also here, you notice that she is a mountain standing firm. Okay, definitely. Yes, definitely to spend time next to water. Like I said, all of the cards have water in them. So I'm just like, yes, I need to get next to some water. Also, even the card right here has water in it. So yes, I need to get to the water also. But for right now, since I can't get to the water, the shower is gonna have to do. But you see that she is the pillar. Excuse me, she's the mountain. And beside the mountain, it also shows that ray of sun behind her. She's allowing herself to be filled with that motherly love from the earth. Okay. And she's allowing herself to see what she needs to see through her third eye, through her mind's eye, through her visions. She's allowing herself just to be free. She's surrendering. She's outgrounding. She's becoming one with Mother Earth. And that's what they're asking you to do. Okay. Gotta get my pool ready. Yes, girl. Gotta get the pool ready. So, number 43, the Earth Mother. Oh, sorry. Getting back to the medicine wheel. Like I said, this one is supposed to give you guidance and inspiration and vision, being able to sow the seeds or plant the seeds or see the seeds go into the ground or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. So whatever, if it's an endeavor that you're trying to get with, you know what I'm saying? Allowing those seeds to come to you, allowing it to be seen through you. Okay. So it says for the Earth Mother, I'm going to show you it again. It says, you are offered a blessing of pure, unconditional love, flowing through all the layers of your trauma and pain. The Earth Mother steps forward and asks you to increase your capacity to receive. For this has been a long time coming. Your heartbeats slow down as you welcome this experience, this expansive energy into your field. You have been on high alert for so long it feels normal. Deepen into surrender to fall into Earth's mother's grace, outspread arms. She gently lays you down upon the earth, and you are fully supported. The tears that you have suppressed are invited to fall like rain upon her soil. It's finally safe to trust in your surrender and align with the steadiness she provides. You are home. There is new wisdom awakening within, but you can only hear it when you're at your quiet moments of rest. Your spirit is attuned to the next step in your path, but it will not happen until you gather vital energy back. Take care of your sacred self with the help of Mother Earth, and the universe will step up to meet you. And this is the craziest part right there. Right there in this card alone, the craziest part I just talked about allowing your emotions to flow, right? And I just talked about how up we've been. We've just been so hyped up. Okay. Um, she says, you have been on high alert for so long and think it's normal, Lord. Okay. Okay. I was just about to say that. We think that it is so normal to be in this state of high. We feel like this is where we always have to be. We always have to be the warrior. We always have to have our guard up. But I'm telling you, this is the time that I just felt it when I looked at these cards and I read what the east, south, west, and north meant for this deck. And it was like, no, we have to allow ourselves to be the feminine energy. We have to let go. I don't want to say let go, but we have to surrender our masculine energy and come into our full femininity at this moment in time. And most of us are like, well, how do you do that? How do you do that when you don't have a mate? Or how do you do that when you do have a mate, but you don't have the trust? Guess what? You know how you do it? You just do it. And you allow God to take over. You allow spirit to come in. You allow your ancestors to talk. You allow yourself to be open to receive. Right now, being in a feminine energy means that you are in a receiving point in your life because you're worth it and you deserve it. It is time for you to allow that part of you, that softness, that nurturing, that I don't want to say meek, but it is meek. You understand? It's time. It's time for us to soften our hearts a little bit. And again, we know that word compassion. Sometimes we don't want to hear that, but that's where we're at right now. Compassion. So that was our East card, our number one card. What is guiding your inspiration? Right now, what's guiding your inspiration is surrender. Okay? It's surrender. Now we're up to our South card. Our South card is going to guide us in what's needed for our self love and our care. Okay, how to best nurture ourselves or nourish our dreams. Okay, bring life to those things. And it says, new spirit moon, hope, hope. Okay, what do you see? You see that quarter moon, and we're in quarter moon season because we're about to have a new moon come in on what the 21st. The 21st is going to be the moon the moon noon the moon noon the moon noon the new moon. The new moon in Aries. We're letting go of the Pisces. We're going to be going into Aries, right? So look at all of that. You have the moon, and again, the water being in touch and in tune with yourself and in tune with the water, in tune with your spiritual side. And then the purple, again, third eye access. Can y'all see this? Third eye access with the purple flowers down here on the side, and also with the connection to your higher realms. Okay. So we just want to be an open vessel. And that's another thing that water represents, the flow of water. Okay. We don't let the obstacles be in our way, we move around them. We learn how to embrace them. That's what I really believe. Like when you see um, the rock in the water, and it's just like standing up, and the water goes around it. I say the water is embracing it. It's not allowing it to stop its flow. It's going to take control. It's going to go where it needs to go. It's going to go with the flow of the ocean or flow of the water. Okay. And that's what I'm really feeling right now. You have to have hope. And it's for me, hope and faith lie together. Okay. And you know, my favorite saying is having the faith of a mustard seed. So hope is the same way. You know, you want something to happen. You want something to come in for you. So you hope, you wish, you pray, and all these other things that you would say that coincide with each other. My thing is just having faith that God will take care of you. And if you're surrendering and you're giving it all, then He will. But you have to remember, His timing is not your timing. Okay, we needed a car like yesterday. Well, He's going to give you a car like next year, but it's still going to come. You know what I mean? So, new spirit number 3. Let's see what it's saying. The new spirit, it says, a sliver of hope and magic. The new moon is a clean slate for you to create. Call up your intentions during this time. Listen to the rumbles of creation that exist in the core of your soul. What lights you up? What feels like fuel for your sacred fire? What is calling to you from the invisible realm of possibilities? And how will you feel when your dreams become reality? Your specific intention, your specific intentions at this time are sacred dreams waiting to be birthed. This card comes to you to remind you that your dreams are not too big. The stars are waiting for your instruction. The grandmother moon is waiting to reflect your inner light and shine brightly over your world with a radiance. New moons are a time of possibility and alignment. Stay focused on your thoughts and align with them with your greatest vision. Center your mind with the most healed outcome you can imagine. At this time, miracles are possible. Use this time to plant the seeds of inspiration and tend to them, weeding out that which no longer interests or serves you. Okay? We are weeding out what no longer serves us with these full moons, and remembering the biggest dream or vision that you have for yourself. He's going to make that snowball tenfold. Okay? He's not going to be able to look any less. This is going to be more and more and more abundant, abundant, abundant. Okay? Just to give you a little bit, I'm just going to tell you a little bit of what happened this week, just to give you a little insight. I asked my neighbors, and I never asked my neighbors for anything. I asked them for a ride to the grocery store, right? I never asked my neighbors for a thing, but I needed something specific from the grocery store. So she was like, "Yeah, I'll take you to the grocery store." A bill came out, and I was like, "Damn!" I wasn't expecting that bill until next week, but it came out this week, so that went into my spending money for the grocery store. She looks in my cart and she's like, "That's all you're getting?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "I'm blessing you today. Go get what you want, get what you need. Your kids are home from school. We're going to give you a blessing today." when she did that, me usually I'd be like, no, 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 I'm okay, I'm okay. But I remembered what God said. God said, you will receive blessings for doing my work. They will not always come in monetary means. They will come through people, places, and things. So be open to receive. And that's where we're at right now. Being open to receive, allowing our goodness to come in. And that's exactly where we're at right now. Leaving what no longer serves you and letting in what does. Okay. Going on to our West, which is our third card, it is guiding what needs to die and accessing what needs to be let go of. Excuse me. I just said this earlier, letting go of this warrior spirit, letting go of always having to have everything in control or you controlling everything. The only thing that we want you to control right now is your emotions. Only thing we want you to control right now is how you make yourself feel and how other people feel around you when you make yourself feel your best. And you know, if you're feeling your best, then they'll feel their best. And I talked about letting go of this masculine. You do not have to be on the defensive. God is here to defend you. You are truly being supported and protected. You do not have to be on the defensive right now. This is not your time of defense. This is your time of offense. This is your time of receiving. Okay? No more defending. The masculine is coming in to defend you, whether that be your spirit guide, your ancestors, your spouse, your mate. They're allowed, you're allowed, they are here to allow you to experience being a feminine energy. Period. That's what I just heard. And why they have me use my hands so much, I don't know. But that's where we're at. Allowing yourself to be that feminine energy. And that's never going to change in this reading. Okay. Number 49, the peaceful warrior. Okay. Number 49, the peaceful warrior. In times of upheaval and chaos, we often need fighters and defenders, but we need those who carry a steady and open heart, present even more urgently. This is what is being asked of you at this time. When you think of the archetype of a warrior, what comes to mind? Can you imagine can you align with a vision of peace and unity? You are handed a spiritual weapon to wield with compassion and discretion. For you can only hold fierce powers in harmony simultaneously. You are asked to take a stand as an ally for those in need in some way. This may be the voicing your truth, marching, donating, or tending to others. Please know that the potency of your love is what is needed, for it ripples out far and wide. It's time to rise into this version of yourself, knowing that you make a difference. While there are many who arm up for battle and fight, this will not be the best use of your energy right now. The world needs your gentle spirit, remembering that softness is strength too. Sink into your role as a peaceful warrior and know that as you walk in this way, you are so much more than enough. Ooh, ooh, did I? Okay, spirit. Okay, spirit. I want to read the healing affirmation for that one. The healing affirmation for the peaceful warrior is I claim my space here as a peaceful warrior. My fierce love penetrates deeply. That is yummy in so many senses right now, okay? I am really feeling that. Okay, and then our last one, the last one that comes in, again, another nighttime moon, full moon. And we know that in nighttime we have a lot of spirits around us. What I'm really getting is, like they say, it's called Star Nation. This is our ancestors. Our ancestors are here to support us through our walk. And I know I called them in and asked them to be here and supporting us as we do our daily tasks. Okay, allowing them to come in and really talk to us and lead us along our path. Like I said, that they paved for us. They came before us to pave this path. All we're doing is going through it at our pace now. Okay, and allowing ourselves to truly express, be that expression that they weren't allowed to be. If you think about it, every generation is a new expression of a past generation. That is so crazy. That's what I just got. Every generation is a new expression of a past generation. So that's what they're asking us to do right now, to truly be that expression, to truly speak and open up. Okay. And again, this is our North card. This is the guiding wisdom to take deeper into our look, guiding the wisdom to take deeper into self and guiding to rest in, guidance to rest in. So again, ancestors are telling us to express ourselves, open up the possibilities, and see what's coming in for us. Okay. And accepting it. That's the biggest part, accepting the role. And a lot of us have already accepted the role. So this is great. Okay. So it says, in our traditional stories, it is said that we come from the stars and we shall return to them. When our time on this planet is done, we travel to the star nation and become part of the beautiful cosmos. Every night, our relatives and ancestors who have passed on watch down over us. They, their spark brings light through the darkness. This card is a message from a loved one who has passed, a relative who meant so much to you. They remind you that while they are no longer present in human form, their spirit lives on in so many ways. See their face in your living relatives and hear the stories they used to tell, now told by the younger generations. Watch for their presence in your dreams and listen for their message in your times of solitude. Your loved ones from the Star Nation are close to you, supporting, guiding, and reconnecting to you. The memories and bonds you shared can never be broken. So remember, hey T. So remember that that's what they're saying for you right now. They're calling you. Like I said, the ancestors have made this path for you. Now it's time for you to get on this path and be the true expression that they weren't allowed to be or that they couldn't be. This is your time to shine. Okay. This is your wisdom walk. This is where you can make better for future generations, to allow it to be even easier for them when they walk this walk that you're walking into right now. Okay. They have little differences, but they are still basically the same. Okay. Allowing yourself to be that open vessel. This is what this whole live has been about. Allowing yourself to be open. Allowing yourself to be open to your gifts, surrendering what no longer serves you, surrendering that what they call monkey mind, surrendering that overthinking, surrendering that insecurity, so that you can walk into the new you that you are blossoming into with understanding, love, and courage. The ruins card that came out is Jura. I think I'm saying that right. Earth, movement of time. And this is so funny because the I Ching for this is grounding. The Hermit and the Fool and is represented in Sagittarius. We just came out of a Sagittarius section of our moon. Okay. So, um, rosemary, rosemary and oak. Sorry, rosemary and oak are the two herbs, or the herb and the tree that we're talking about, and carnelian. And that is so funny because I just put my piece of carnelian over there and I wasn't even thinking about it. Okay, so a piece of carnelian is over there. And this is the funny part because I used the crystal ball to see if I was supposed to come live, right? I used my crystal ball deck. There's only 13 in this little pocket deck. And I used it to see if I was supposed to come live and also if I was supposed to do my Bible study this week. And it says, go. The time is right. And the first thing on here is life cycles, right action. Do you see that? Time of peace and happiness. So it's all, I don't know. God just be playing with me sometimes. It's like I had it all here. But like I said, the cards are here just to help us go through what I'm seeing. Just can't say it very well, or maybe I am saying it very well, and they're just wanting you to be able to see it with your own eyes. I didn't pick these cards out, they fell out. So that's what today is all about. They want you to be able to surrender so that you can do the actions that are required of you at this time, because it is the right time for whatever it is that you feel you are called to do. You feel it so much so that you're anxious about whatever it is and you want to know how it's going to turn out. But they're telling you that it's the right time for you to get started, to push through, or to finish. Okay. I'm really telling you this because even down here it says reaping rewards, accomplishments, profit, and prosperity. And also in here it says hopes and expectations. And we just talked about having hope. So all of this is talking about you being able to do what it is that you need to do. Don't second guess yourself. Don't question what you feel. Excuse me. Y'all already know confirmations are coming out all day. Don't question your calling. Okay? Do not question your calling. Don't. Whatever you're meant to do, whatever you're doing, whatever you've stepped into, sometimes you might be overwhelmed and sometimes you might have to break down and cry because you just don't know which way is right. Keep your eye on God. Keep your eye on spirit. Don't let nobody come in and sway you out of your blessing. The only one that can sway you out of your blessing is you, because you allowed somebody to enter into your domain that had no business being in there. Do you understand me? What's meant for you is meant for you. Can't nobody take your blessing. Somebody needed to hear that part too. Because everybody's always talking about, oh, you missing your blessing. Oh, you missing your blessing. Can't nobody take your blessing. Nobody can take it. Okay? But you do have to make ways for it to come into you. And that's what I'm learning. I can't be a hermit all my life. I can't be a hermit. I have to get out and about. I have to show my face. So this is for somebody else. You can't be into yourself. You have to get out there. You have to let it be known that this is what you do. This is who you are, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm trying to come up with a 30-second spiel about my I used to have a 30-second spiel about what I do. Now I've revamped it. So that might be something that you would have to come up with also. That 30-second spiel about you, what your gift is, what your talent is, what you do, what your business is about. Just make sure that it's 30 seconds. They call it a 30-second elevator speech. Okay. For some reason, that just came up. I wasn't thinking about that at all, but that's what they want you to understand and want you to talk about, want you to work on. I'm working on it too. Like 30-second elevator speech, selling yourself, selling your product, selling your services within 30 seconds. Okay. Hope that made sense for somebody out there. T said, I needed this. Okay. She said, they were talking to me. They were talking to me. Now, you might have to rewind, start from the beginning, because this whole thing was talking to me. And I didn't even know it was talking to me. I thought I was just taking a break coming to y'all. But no, they was like, no, this is for you too. It's always for me too. I can't even front on that. It's always for me too. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope you come back and you see me some more, because I will be coming to you. I'll be trying to do this every day around the noonish to one-ish time. I'm really feeling that I'm being called to come in and speak to y'all on daily. Now, y'all already know I'm not a daily person. So this is another thing that I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to get into. Okay. So hopefully, like I said, this blessed somebody. And like I said, if you want to be a blessing, my link is in the bio. My link tree is in the bio. You could be a blessing to me. You can go ahead and share my link out to people that you feel that I'll be a blessing to. Or if you would like a personal, I will never come to you for a personal reading or a healing. You can always click on my website inside the links in the bio. Okay. On top of that, I want to say I'm Naomi's Light. Peace and blessings to you, because I'm out. I love y'all. And so does God. We end in the